Hey
Guys, I'm
guys,
Danielle.
I'm Marján.
Oh, it's me.
So today we're on Let's Run About It podcast with Corey. We just gonna talk. We're gonna talk about controversial stuff, lead up to it. Disclaimer: some stuff y'all hear y'all may not like, so maybe don't watch. Let's get into it.
Before we start,
That's it. That's all.
would
Yep.
you like to let the people know about yourself?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not giving y'all my full. It's Corey. Y'all not getting my full name. Um,
Period.
but I'm just a well-rounded person. You know, what you see is what you get. That's how me and Marján
Yep.
we get along.
Like that.
Danielle too.
Uh huh. Uh
Um, but yeah. What you see is what you get. Y'all may be offended. My job is not to comfort y'all. It's to educate
huh.
y'all. And that's it.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm here to
Definitely.
be me, not to be your teacher.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's it.
yeah. For sure. But yes. Well, anyways, I guess we're just gonna get into it, y'all.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? As of February 22nd, 2025, what's y'all's mind space? How y'all feeling?
I feel good. I'm in my right state of mind. I'm minding my business, especially as a black woman. I feel good.
Period.
I
Yeah.
feel real good. How you feeling?
Um, if I'm being honest, I would say I don't know what to feel like exactly. Like, I'm not happy. I'm not sad. It's just like
Yeah.
going with the flow
Understand?
per se.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm not happy. I'm not sad. It's just
Just moving with the
yeah.
motions of
And I
life.
guess I should like as of right now. It's not one of those things where like, damn, I can't wait to do X, Y, and Z tomorrow. I don't have that feeling right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
True.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I wouldn't. I don't. Is that would that be a form of depression? And I hate to use that word because everybody use "oh, I'm depressed" so much these days. So
Yeah.
what would that be called besides being numb?
Probably. I think it's like the feeling of being stuck. Like you feeling stuck. That's I know I get in them like ruts. It could be maybe feeling stuck.
Maybe a rut. Maybe not
Yeah.
Maybe
stuck.
a rut. Yeah,
True.
maybe a
Yeah.
rut. Because I felt
Yeah.
stuck before, and it don't feel like that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're just a
I don't
little.
know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. It's understandable. We all got our
Yeah.
days. We get through it eventually, you know.
Let
So
me ask this question. This not to offend anybody. This not to offend. Let me make sure I am not offending anybody. I am about to be 30 in about 3 months. Is that the feeling people have when they're about to enter a new decade? I don't know.
I don't know. I was happy as hell. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm happy to be out my 20s. In another decade, I feel like with another decade, the more things come, you know. So it
Okay.
could
Let's
be.
talk about that. How? Because I know I'm about to be 30. Marján, you already 30. Danielle, you're about to be 30 this year, right?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yes.
How do you feel? How do you feel like you accomplished things in your 20s? I know a lot of people they feel like, oh, it's your 20s. You should be able to live life, do this, do that. But how do you feel?
I feel like 20s was rough. I ain't gonna lie. 20s was rough. I
They
feel like
didn't tell us about that
sometimes.
in school.
Yeah,
They didn't
definitely.
tell us about
Especially right
that.
about out of high school. It's crazy.
Let's talk
But I
about it.
just feel like 20s, it was iffy. For some reason, I feel like in my 30s, I'm gonna have more like access to things. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Hmm.
may be more easier with the experience that I had in my 20s.
Hmm.
You know? So yeah, I was happy to be out my 20s. I don't know what y'all feeling because y'all
I
about to be 30.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't accomplish anything in my 20s,
Hmm.
but
Why you feel like that?
I don't know. I'm just not where I expect it to be in life.
That to
About to be
me,
30. So,
that's like that to me. I will. So I feel exactly how you feel. I
Hmm.
feel a little bit of how you feel, Marján, and I feel
Yeah.
exactly how you feel, Danielle. For me, like I said, the early part of my 20s was fucked.
Hmm.
I didn't know which way I was coming. I will say the down part of my 20s when I turned like 26, it was a little rough, but I enjoyed those more than the early part of my 20s. And
Hmm.
when I say accomplishing, of course, I got a career and I graduated college twice.
mhm.
Yeah.
You just could not have told me I would have been here at 18 years old. I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
knew at 18 years old, at 25, I was going
Hmm.
to be an Emmy Award winning
Yep.
reporter, news anchor. I was going to
Yep.
be in LA. I just knew I was going to be like, yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I was just like, oh, this is what this shit about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
every time you look around, you got to pay something.
Yeah. Exactly. Bills this, bills
So
that. Your money coming and go real quick.
got paid
So
the
I
other
don't
day. It
know.
was like bye bye. You know, it's just like what the
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. Like you going back to what you said in your younger years, like maybe 18, you didn't see your life like this at all. I feel
hmm
like that exact same way because I'm like this ain't what I like pictured. You know what I'm saying? But as I go on with life, I'm like, okay, but it's not. This is my journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay.
yeah,
I'm taking this path to get to
Hmm.
somewhere else. May not be where I
yeah,
want it to be at that time, but it's
yeah,
eventually getting there.
Yeah.
I just have to kind of
yeah.
like be okay with accepting that it didn't come out the way I thought it was. You know?
Okay. But
Yeah.
being as though we do feel like that, what can we do in our 30s to make sure we don't feel like this going into our 40s? Because that's what conversation me and my friend group were having. I'm like, look,
Mhm.
y'all, we settled in our 20s. I can't settle in my 30s. So for me, it was like we settled in our 20s. I don't want to settle in my 30s. So I guess my goal is just like, what are we gonna do different? For me, I want to live a little bit more. I feel like I spent my 20s working school. I had to do, da, 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 da. I had to do X, Y, and Z just to make
Yes.
sure I had $2 to rub together. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yes.
finishing up my first year of this PhD program. Really
Oh
about to say
wow!
fuck that.
That's
Congrats.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, but I'm about to say fuck it because if Trump is in
No.
office, I might not get funded again. So me being a doctor might we have to stop. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I am getting my PhD in speech pathology to be a speech and audiologist, speech and audiologist, speech therapist, and audiologist. So whatever,
Hmm.
do that. But I'm not gonna. It's actually easier than I thought it was gonna be. But
Hmm.
like I said, it's
That's
time consuming. So I'm gonna have to say fuck that for a couple of years, and go
Yeah.
have fun a little bit. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
True.
because they paint the American picture. Go to college, do this, do that. I did that twice, and I'm working on my third
Hmm.
degree, and it's just like
Yes.
I'm still not fulfilled. So what do I
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna look at the cup half full, do what I gotta do, just to start enjoying life. Don't worry too much. But I can't have too
Yeah.
much fun because that fake ass call girl Beyonce, I said that she released them ticket prices, and the way I'm feeling, I can't have fun until June. So
Damn. Not
mad
take
about it.
over your year.
Uh,
Half your year.
I got my
if
ticket though.
you don't mind us asking, how much were the tickets?
The same price as Ed. Hell.
God. I wish it was the same
Well,
price as you was gonna see me in the comment seat
let
in
me.
a little bit.
I'll just show you this.
And how
This is
far
my
are you?
ticket. You see where it says floor? Hold on.
Okay, cause you got floor tickets.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine if the
Yeah.
100
Yeah.
I'll,
section was 28 and up. Yeah,
Definitely wasn't no definitely wasn't no hundreds.
God dang.
Definitely
I'm
wasn't
I'm
no
I'm I'm,
100.
I'm right here trying to debate with Ticketmaster now. Tell me, give me a refund. I ain't gonna use the hell out to you. Cause I
Oh
was like,
my
fuck.
god.
But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's
but
an
I was like,
experience.
I'm like Beyonce. We live in 2025 where we have a fucking
Hello.
potato in office. We gotta be great mindful of the economy.
Yes.
And
Very
then
But
and
mindful.
then she put out a new perfume. Like
She
that
definitely trying to get
you
everybody
then
already
she
took
got
everybody's
uh
money.
she got perfume, the Levi collection. Sacred
Hmm.
about to be in Ulta.
Oh
Uh,
Lord.
we got to think about the outfit for the concert. We got to think
That's a
about,
lot.
and
That's a lot.
She just
then I,
taking
I, I live in
everything.
Houston, but the stadium is at least 45 minutes away from me.
God
Oh
dang.
wow.
Oh no, do y'all know it'll take you at least 12 hours to see the whole city of Houston?
Really?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
wow.
Houston is
Wait, the
not
city
in.
or the cut of the state?
No,
The
the
city
city,
of Houston.
Shoot.
the city of Houston. Houston is huge.
I did not know that. Cause every
Yeah,
time I
it's
hear about it, I'm like, okay, Houston, you got Austin, Dallas. I'm not thinking it's one big old circle, you know? Cause that's
oh
how it is
no,
around here.
Houston is huge, and actually, I'm thinking of 12 hours without traffic. With traffic, at least 16 hours.
Golly,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
We
Like
didn't even
we,
tell yeah, we didn't even tell y'all where he was from. He from Houston, Texas. Not from there, are you? No, you live there.
born and raised here, H Town all day. What you
Oh,
talking about?
period. Period. Okay,
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah.
Nay, that's
You
sweet
hear
of
what she
them.
said? We put it on for the 713, and we still got love for the streets. Fuck with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Yeah.
713 all
Okay.
day, and
Oh,
with the college
shoot.
here, everything. Yeah, it's Houston all
Yeah.
day. But yeah, Houston big as fuck, and then everybody's moving here.
I did not
Everybody's
expect
moving
that.
here.
Dang, I would too. Hell,
So,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
um, it's crazy how I would much rather be in LA than Houston.
Why?
For me, I've always been like the entertainment kind of person, so I feel like LA is the
Uh,
place for me. I feel like
yeah,
now the influencer era has taken over Houston. Houston
Yeah,
just became the
definitely
it
for sure.
city within like since COVID.
yep.
Remember how 10 years ago how everybody flocked to Atlanta because Atlanta was the place? That's how it
Yeah,
is for
Hmm.
Houston now. Everybody's coming here. We got these brunch spots. Everybody want to come here for Sunday fun. They know they're going to
yeah.
do Sunday fun
Yep.
for at least 3 months. Whew.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Why did I do that to myself? I got spring break in 3 weeks and I can't even go have fun.
You what?
I
Oh,
got
you
spring.
can't. Yeah, you can't do it
Yeah.
now.
Have you ever been to LA?
Nope. I've always told it's a reason why. I've always told myself, my family and friends, I cannot go to LA for a vacation. If I go to LA, I have to move there. Because I know I'm not going to want to come back.
You sure?
You should at least test it out.
For real?
You can.
What's
Yeah.
so bad
Well,
about
that's
it?
you.
Mind you, this is just something I want. I want to visit LA in my 30s. So this is one of the things I want to do. Why?
Yes,
What's so bad about
Yeah.
it?
definitely. You
What's
said
so
what?
bad about it? What's so bad about it?
It's
We
just not for everybody.
we live here, so it just to
Yes,
me
we were born and raised here, so people who move here, they like, oh, LA this, LA that, LA's,
expect a lot.
yeah, they
Yeah.
expect a lot and then don't get that, and
Yeah.
then they talk bad about LA, and I'm like, you're out here trying to live a dream that's not a reality for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I already know I'm going to have to slap a couple of bitches when I come out there because you're going to talk to me crazy. I already know that.
Period.
I know that.
Yeah. You
I know
definitely
that.
gonna have to do that. We
My,
be in
my
our own
people have
little
told
world. That's
me
with our weirdos for sure.
they
Mm-hmm.
told me you are not Rodeo's job type, so don't even have to watch me. You know what I'm saying? I know,
Yeah.
I get it. But see, I know
Yeah.
my limits too. I know when I feel like I'm not wanted somewhere.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's
I'm still gonna do
uncomfortable.
what I do. Fuck you,
Ex- Yes.
but
Definitely. But you should definitely
did you?
come visit for sure.
Hey, y'all should definitely come to Houston.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm,
definitely in the
I mean,
cards. That's definitely in the
I'm not
cards.
opposed to it. I'm down.
Definitely.
So when
That
we doing
and
this?
Florida.
When we doing this?
What, going to Houston?
Yeah.
Marján is I'm down whenever. Marján don't want to take a plane, so we'll have to take a train.
Hey,
So
Marján. Hey,
Uh
the way them motherfuckers falling off the sky these days,
thank you.
I feel like
Thank
I'm in
you. And I
Chicken
don't know how
Little.
much
Like I
holy
feel
water you
you.
need. So yeah, I'm just
Phew.
fine on ground. Them rather
Uh,
I ain't barely heard of train wrecks ever. Barely.
I'm not gonna
So
lie. I don't. I mean, hey, I feel you. I mean, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
would definitely do a weekend in Houston though for sure.
Let me
just
see.
a
Oh,
weekend,
you
I would want to
can't
do
do
like
a
a week.
weekend. You
a
can't do a
week.
weekend.
It got to be at least a week.
If you do a weekend, yeah, it has to be a week because you cannot leave Houston on a Sunday.
Why not? What's wrong with Sundays?
Sunday, fun day.
True. You right. You right. You and it gotta be something. We coming gotta be out the
You
Jews.
have to come to
Cause
Houston on a Thursday. When I say Thursday, like land here at noon. Part of the
Okay.
whole weekend. Have Monday time to rest and renew. Leave out Monday night, Tuesday morning.
okay, okay. That
Then
I can do
again, that's
that.
cut. Then again, that's cutting it close because we have Taco Tuesdays here in Houston.
So what
A
I'm
week.
hearing is we gotta go
A week.
Wednesday to Wednesday.
Nah, because Wednesday is wasted Wednesdays. Fuck.
Okay. Now you know you know. Now you know dang well. See, it ain't that long. We
Thursday
got
might be a day, but you have to come at least a Friday and leave on Monday.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Friday, leave on
I
Monday.
could do that
Yeah,
for
We,
sure.
yeah.
we can do that.
Houston
See,
is
we ain't got that
Houston.
much out here. We don't. Well, I
Yeah,
guess it's the
no,
people you around. I'm
yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. It's a lot out here. We just are not a part of that.
And cheap.
And,
I
and I get
understand.
it because it's a. But even though I'm born and raised here in Houston, it's still a lot of Houston I haven't seen.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a like I love no matter wherever I end up moving, wherever I go, I'm gonna try my best to have some kind of property here in Houston,
Yeah.
whatever, because it's
Definitely.
just
Yeah.
That's smart.
it's that place to be now. Just by what I don't know y'all personally, but just by watching y'all videos and watching y'all lives, I know some crowds y'all will not be fond of,
Yeah.
and I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. I
I
can
would
see
go for the
Danielle right now
experience, the
saying,
vibe.
"Marján, I'm ready
Yeah.
to go." I can see my Danielle saying, "I'm ready to go." Like, what the fuck is this?
Yes.
I
No,
can see
I
it
can
right
go and
now.
have fun, I know how to have fun, but
For too long.
yeah, for too long it's a little crazy.
You talking about what's the next move at 2 a.m.? Take me home. Take me home.
No. So no. About two. Nah. That's really why I like to do the Sunday fun days because
Yeah.
it's brunch to like 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
So like from
perfect.
2 to 7.
Yeah,
Perfect. That's
perfect. That's a
great.
good
Yeah.
little. That's a
Hmm.
good little
So
time
yeah, that's
slot.
yeah. But
Yeah.
summertime and spring break, it's like 12 to 12. Just saying.
Okay. Now you
So
it
I
just
was
turned up
just
every
saying.
time. Hey.
Not every time. Sometimes like I can. Sometimes literally I can just be sitting there chilling. It's just the vibe and who's with me and who I'm
Yeah.
around. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
not, some of the times I don't even be like just turned up. I just be there.
Yeah. It's
But
just to be there.
when I
Your
get like to
presence.
my 20th shot, yeah, just
20th is crazy.
yeah.
You
Especially when
sitting there taking that many shots.
especially when they 50 cent. Yeah.
Lord have
Okay.
Mm,
mercy. Lord
yeah.
have
Yeah.
mercy.
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
it's fun though. So that's
Yeah.
one thing I want to do. I don't want to drink as much. I will say February I have not had one. I lied. I had a drink last night.
So you
Most of
I had
February
one
then.
drink the whole month though. Just one drink.
That's
that's good,
good.
One
especially for
drink.
Black History Month.
So exactly.
Uh-huh.
So and then it was a sangria. So is that really a drink?
True.
That's
You're
just
right.
wine.
It's just a
Yeah.
little
I mean it's just like
tipsy, a little.
Minute Maid with a little razzle dazzle. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Period.
That's
all
it.
I see.
So
So
so yeah. I had
yeah.
yeah. So far I've been trying to like lean back and that's just. And like I said, I just want to be able to enjoy myself, have fun. Don't take things too
Yes.
serious anymore. And
Yeah.
like, just give myself grace.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I have every day I have a to do list. If I don't do one thing on the to do list, I'm pissed off the whole day. And I should not do
Yeah.
myself like that. So
Yeah, no,
Don't be
that's
so
that,
one thing
hard on
I'm
yourself.
learning.
yeah.
Yeah, don't be so
That's
hard
one
on
thing I'm
yourself.
learning.
For
That's one
sure.
thing I'm learning. So yeah. How was y'all's Valentine's Day?
Good.
How was yours? Because you're the only one who had a date.
I went to go see Jason's Lyric the play. It was here in Houston. It's in LA this weekend actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good?
yeah, it's in LA. I went to go see that. It was
Mid.
How was the
Okay.
date?
the who?
I thought you had a date.
Y'all said the gates. You said the dates.
The date.
Dates.
Yes,
Oh,
The
the
so
date.
date.
we're going out again tonight.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow.
Okay.
We're going to a
Yeah.
comedy show tonight.
Uh-huh. So your
Yeah, so
Valentine's Day went good. Ours was on live. That's what we was doing.
I wouldn't say it was good. I just like the person. So anything she do gonna be good.
Okay,
Perfect. That we
period.
love to hear
So
Period.
it. Yeah.
yeah. That's why
Uh-huh.
whenever y'all post this, please, 'cause I told her I was doing this and she really wants to watch. So
Okay,
yeah,
period.
yeah. As a matter of fact, the next time we have the FaceTime, she might join me.
Okay.
Good.
So
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So
Cause you know
yeah.
we gotta do we
Girl,
family,
you
so we gotta
you hear
do
that?
yeah, we
And
family,
he
so we
like,
gotta do a little test. Yeah, uh-huh. Gotta do a little
Yeah.
test.
Now she's a little older.
oh,
Okay, how much
how
older?
much older?
She's 35.
That
That's
ain't
not
nothing.
too bad.
That's nothing. Especially when it's a mature man too. That girls I
I
feel
ain't
like
listen.
that's fine.
I ain't that mature. I be arguing with my kids. That's how immature I am. Yeah. I tell myself
Get
every
get
day.
my head.
Sometimes I am not mature enough to be a teacher. I'm not, but they
Get
give
my
me there.
head.
They give me
That's
there.
crazy.
But that's another thing, y'all. I'm like, with being a teacher, I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot on the battlefield. I want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get the fuck. I want to
Yeah.
get the fuck.
A lot of
Oh
people
Yeah.
are like
man.
that now.
Definitely. The world is
It's
changing too, so you gotta keep that in mind too.
literally I one like little whenever we have kids in 2035, kids are going to be teaching themselves from an
Yeah.
iPad.
Yeah, it is not gonna be nothing. I don't even think do they even got writing on stuff anymore? Ain't it
So
like
my
all computer?
2 years ago at my the school I'm at now, this is only my second year there. The school I was at before that, they had writing, and my last year there was their last year having writing. They
See.
just combined it with the now they're combining it with the ELA classes.
Yeah, I don't think
So
that's good
yeah,
at all because I feel like kids learn better when you write and learning how to write, learning how to read,
yeah.
stuff like that. Everything
And then also
electronic
they
is
need
Yeah.
to
good.
have like a class. You know how in high schools now they have like trade programs like cosmetology, welding, stuff like that.
That's
They
Yeah.
need
good.
to have a class about how to build self confidence because these kids are not confident at all.
Definitely.
They are
I
not
definitely
confident
want
at
that.
all. We're in the
Yes.
midst of rehearsing for Black History. This dude was like, Martin Luther King, I was like, he was a Southern person, sound like a Southern Baptist preacher. And I'm like, dude, you're from Louisiana. You knows what a Southern Baptist preacher sound like.
Mhm.
He couldn't even do it. I'm like, nigga, what
Ah, because they're inexperienced. They don't
Yeah.
have any
the fuck?
experience.
Inexperienced,
They
and then majority of my school population is Hispanic. Why
okay,
the
yeah.
fuck we had 4 kids audition for Hispanic girls audition for Harriet Tubman? I said, hell no. Harriet Tubman had green beans and collard greens, not gorditas.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
no,
Yeah. Well,
no.
I mean, yeah,
So I have to force some of the black kids to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which is sad
I
because you
mean,
want like, I mean, especially I don't know about other people, but I
Right.
would want my kid to know their history. You
mhm.
know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but a lot of them is not experienced to that.
Yeah.
If you comfortable with it, I'm cool with it.
We
Mm-hmm.
just had a staff meeting about because it's an apartment complex behind my school, and 3 or 4 of the parents they got them.
Oh
And we
wow.
had a conversation about like, hey, if they was to come to our school to get the kids, the procedures and policies that we have to follow
Mm-hmm.
for to release the kid. Luckily, no, none of the kids have been
Yeah.
involved, but the parents are gone.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. I mean, it's just an unfortunate situation. Did you
It
guys see
is.
what the White House posted on Valentine's Day?
No.
No, what did they
I
post?
unfollowed that motherfucker as soon as that big got in there.
So,
No,
but
somebody,
back. Oh, what?
no, like I was like who allowed this? Like this is literally what they posted on Valentine's Day.
Well, when that clown is in office, it's just one big joke.
Yes, unfortunately. And these are people's lives. This is not a joke.
I'm
That's
about
why
to
I'm
send
so
it to
scared of that.
y'all's D. I'm about to send it to y'all DM. I
Okay,
Okay.
just
sure.
sent it, and that's the
All
actual
right.
White House posted thing. Like, who
Um,
does that?
I can't see.
Oh no, that's not cool. That's very that's very
In the
unprofessional, first of
Oh
all.
wow. Why did Taylor like that? Oh, it's followed by Taylor. Whoa.
And
That's
that's the
not cool at
thing.
all.
A lot of people forgot to unfollow those presidential pages.
Yep.
Yes.
And it switched over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just like
That's
who
that's disgusting.
Hell, now that we're on the topic, how do you feel? How do you feel
fuck them.
about this people's he not my president, so I don't know what to call him.
Never like I was out of school Monday for President's Day, but I really have the flu, so I wasn't. But
Hello.
I don't. Oh man, they don't do that
It's a lot.
thing that procrastination.
Mm-hmm.
That thing
Mm.
has take the PR off. Procrastination. It rhymes with procrastination, but it starts with an A.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
Okay,
don't be
okay,
doing
yeah,
those
yeah,
no more,
yeah.
do they?
yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
don't do those no more, huh?
They don't.
They need
They
to,
failed back
but
then. What was that? Back in last year,
yeah, like August or
Hmm.
something,
they failed
they
horribly.
failed. But
I just feel,
somebody,
but hey, the thing is, the thing is, we as a people, we knew what our possibility could have been if he got voted. I just didn't think we was that fucking dumb to vote again.
yes,
Yes. Hello. Hello.
yes.
Hello.
And the ones that voted for him and are now regretting it, it's too late.
Too
Like
late.
it's too late.
It's too late.
It's the fact that he did exactly what he said he was gonna do, and now
The
you're
minute he
upset
was in
about it.
office. The minute
Because
he
this
was
is
in
my whole
office.
thing. He had this agenda back in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't accomplish everything. So everything that he didn't accomplish in 2016, he's definitely going to try to do it now.
Hello.
Like the whole DEI thing and the whole. I seen an article yesterday. Um, well, they already cut scholarships for students at HBCUs. And as you guys know, I'm a proud graduate of a HBCU, and it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
what does that leave those kids? What does that leave?
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah.
leave HBCUs as a whole? Because HBCUs, they're not funded like other universities because it's
Mm-hmm.
HBCU. So they have
Mm-hmm.
to have like alumni like me and hopefully celebrities pour off into the
Yep.
university. Without that, HBCUs don't have money. So
Nope.
now that that's been taken away, how do they get funded? How do those professors get paid? How do those students even have class there?
Yes. It was a lot
So
of it was just, to me, it's not a lot of thinking. Like if I asked one of them supporters, why did you vote for him? I never get a clear answer. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Oh, I asked because I work with
And what you
somebody.
get?
She goes, "Do you not see the price of eggs?" I said, "Bitch, gone. Just gone. Just gone."
What is that?
That was the only argument you had, was egg prices.
But I know. See, I'm a realist. 9 times out of 10, if I ask you a question, I already know the answer.
Yeah,
She voted
exactly.
for him because she was too prideful to vote for a black woman.
Hello,
Yeah.
all of them on the head, on the head.
That's just what it
That's
is.
mostly what it is. Because I promise you, Hillary ain't had this much promotion. She didn't.
Mm-mm.
But because Kamala was a black woman and was going to be the first woman in office, a lot of people did not like that. So, and I always say this: if you're not a rich white man, he is against you. I don't know what to. It's as clear as that. He already expressed his hate for women,
Mm-hmm.
black people, Latinos, Asians, like, and gays, like, and y'all still okay with it. A racist, a pedophile, felioner, like what you call them, felony, whatever he is,
Mm-hmm.
convicted felon. Yeah, it's like, and you still voted for him.
And let's also take it a step further. Not only was Kamala the first black woman to run for president, out of all the 47 presidents that we've had, she's the most qualified out of all of them.
Hello,
And nobody thought to even think that through.
no, none.
They didn't see all of that.
They just saw a woman.
A
So,
black woman.
mm-hmm.
But
She's very educated on what she's talking about for sure.
And that's why this country will be worse before it gets better.
Definitely.
definitely for sure.
Because it's only been 30 days.
Only. That's the thing. Only.
Only been
And
30 days.
it's the whole MAGA. What was great about America beforehand? I'm trying to figure
Nothing.
that out.
How do y'all, as California residents, how do y'all feel about the comment he made about not giving California water and all that kind of stuff?
I didn't hear that comment.
I do
Okay,
feel
I
like
got
we
my
need to ask
computer.
him
I
to
got my
speak a
computer
lot.
right here.
Oh,
January 25th. Trump says Californians mismanaged water is to blame for the wildfires. And quote, he said, hold on, let me find it. But he had a whole lot to say about California.
mismatch.
And he said he wasn't even coming to help people in California.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Gavin tried to talk to him, but that's neither here nor there. I don't
Where's the
know.
exact quote that he said? Hold on.
I be thinking all this time, Trump is a comedian and a businessman. He's not a politician. I don't understand what is so hard to understand. I don't. And when you put a comedian in office, that's scary.
Yeah, somebody from entertainment. It's just like having fucking Jerry Springer running for Congress. What the hell?
Hello, have no idea, no clue.
Oh my God, where the exact? Because he made I see an exact quote where he goes like, "No, he's not helping y'all." Something about like something about how Californians are dumb, something like that.
And to even piggyback off that, asking the Trump supporter why they voted for him, I asked the Trump supporter why they voted for him, and it was no comment, or I don't want to get into.
You asked?
Yeah, I did. It was a guy I was talking to. He said he voted for Trump, so I asked him. I texted him. I said, Why'd you vote for him?" That's all I wanted to know. I didn't say you had to vote for Kamala. I didn't say none of that. I just said, "Why'd you vote for him?" This person that usually talk his ass off and had shit to say about it.
What was his race?
Black male. And I said, and I told him that too. I was like, "You're a black male." He don't
He
like
got
you.
slave. He has a slave mentality.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a couple of people I know. Not saying no name because they're in the other room over there. Then again, I don't give a fuck. They got slave mentality too. I'm pretty sure she got an ear to the wall, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh well.
The one you just let in the house?
That's my mama. But nah,
You got
not
the
her. But
roommates?
I was about to say.
no, my sister. I live with my sister. She got a makeup. She does makeup She had a couple of
Oh.
clients.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, just know like, okay, hold on. He was cutting FEMA. Something about he was cutting FEMA for. I want to have the verbatim what he said. But he was saying he was going to stop FEMA for helping the residents. It was something of that magnitude. He was going to stop FEMA for helping residents in California of the firestorm because they mismanaged money for the water system or whatever's going on. Something like that, he said. And yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was
look
something to that.
up
I
him.
wanted to find the exact quote, but it
Yeah,
was something to that magnitude.
yeah. I don't know. I can't feel nothing he say real. I can't.
Yeah.
Everything he said don't make no sense to me. I just know somebody said. I think it was you the other day that said he was gonna be sending out $8,000 stimulus
No, no, no.
checks.
The Republicans on TikTok were saying that we were getting $8,000 stimulus checks.
When?
So
That's what I
I
want.
heard Elon Musk was going to send $5,000 stimulus checks.
To who and for what?
That's another bone I gotta pick too.
Americans,
That's another bone I gotta pick
Americans.
too.
I don't fuck Elon. He's not even from here, so why he
He
talking?
not even he
Literally,
not even American. Why are we even talking to him? Why is he even allowed in the White House? Ain't that illegal? He's an immigrant. He should go back to where he came from.
he's literally
Yeah,
calling all of the shots.
I don't understand. They buddy for what? You don't like immigrants, so why is he talking to you?
yeah. I don't, y'all. It's to the point now. Whenever I'm watching the news, and I watch the news on a daily basis, faithfully. Whenever I hear something about the White House, I'm like, all right, enough of that. Like,
Turn
I
off.
just can't.
Yeah,
Turn off.
it's
Mm.
yeah,
It was
it's
like
very
that from
draining.
2016 to 2020. I ain't never watched the news. I turned that shit off. Now it's gonna be like that from 2025 to 2020. What? 2030? It'll be off.
Yeah,
2029.
Off. Cause no.
I don't know. It's just, and I get the news anchor, if we feel like that, just imagine how the people who actually report the news how they feel.
Yeah,
They have to
Yes.
feel exhausted.
Yes.
I know a
Definitely.
lot of people in the news industry who were like leaving,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh man, that's my dream job. They was like, you sure? I'd be like,
not
yeah. They
right
Are
now.
they
like,
It's
first?
not.
They forced to talk about it? Like forced to talk
Yes,
about like
they
that?
can't
Not their opinion.
they can't be you can't be biased. Whatever story they give you, you kind of like have to
Hold your
do it.
tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
You can't give your opinion. You can't talk about
I would lose my job on the
not
spot.
even give any emotion.
I would lose my job on the spot. For
Yeah,
real.
so it's I think when it comes to politics, I think that's one rule in journalism that will stay forever, like not giving opinion and stuff like that. But when it comes to like showing emotions and different things, I feel like now they're being a little bit more lenient because just
Yeah.
literally in 2023, black girls were allowed to wear braids on daytime news.
really? Wow.
That's
2023, it's called the Crown Act. They just were
I
allowed to
heard
wear
about that.
braids and natural hair in 2023 on
Oh,
local news.
that's
Yep.
sad. And people think racism still don't exist.
Right, and it's all because of her name was Brittany Noble Jones. She was a reporter at KMOV News in St. Louis. She either wore braids or natural hair. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it's braids. She was in Jackson. No, she was in St. Louis at first. She moved to Jackson, Mississippi to work there, and she
Mm-hmm.
had braids or natural hair. And one of the viewers wrote in to the news station
Hmm.
manager saying how they didn't appreciate that. And
What does that have to?
I want to say they either told, like, gave her an ultimatum saying like, "Hey, change your hair or termination," but she ended up suing the whole media company
As she should.
and stuff
Period.
like
As she
that. So that's
should.
how that happened. Yeah.
Hell
Because
yeah.
what does her hair have to do with how she reports news? How is it affecting your life?
That part.
Even to this day, here in Houston, I know people who work at the news. They post the emails that people send them about what they wore, how they looked.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
That's
that's
insane.
almost
People
like
are.
sometimes I be mad at myself for not actually following my dream. And sometimes I feel like God was protecting me because no, Lord
Yes.
knows,
Everything
little
happens
But
Billy
for a
want
reason.
Bob.
to know what you can do and still keep your personality?
A YouTube, a
Start a
podcast.
YouTube channel.
A lot of
Got
them
the
have
freedom
a
of
lot of
speech.
okay. So, but look with that, with journalism and YouTube and podcasts. So it was a news anchor here in Houston. They gave her ultimatum because they was like, you used your name because when in y'all have y'all local news reporters and stuff like that. In the
Mm-hmm.
city you're in, they're considered like celebrities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they say you can't use your likeness to move transition to another platform because it takes away from you being on the news. So they gave a girl a news anchor here ultimatum like, hey, either you do your YouTube channel or we gotta let you go. Now you choose
I would sue again.
It's a
because you got
lot
to
of
realize
girls that have YouTube
these
channels.
I bet you don't got that many subscribers and stuff either because they don't promote it as much. You got to realize these news corporations are ran by major, like, so, for example, Fox is ran by Fox Corporation.
Mhm.
ABC News is ran, I believe in LA it's ABC 7, right?
Mhm.
They're ran
Yep.
by ABC, which is Walt Disney. Here it's ABC 13, ran by
Mm,
Disney. They ran by these big corporations where you kind of, you
yeah.
Yeah.
already have contractual obligations to this, but you're doing that,
Yep.
which I get it, but I feel like in this day and time, everybody needs more than one stream of income. Cut them people
Definitely.
slack. That's how I feel about it. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. You cannot live off one income nowadays, for real.
and then it's just
You
like,
cannot.
whether they are on their podcast talking about politics, right? And then the
Mhm.
next day you go and report news. See what I'm
True.
saying? Now people
Yeah.
going to be really
Contradicting.
writing into the station talking about, dang, like,
That part makes sense. Like
Yeah.
if you're
yeah.
going on the
Yeah.
internet being controversial about something, that
Sure.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But like if she's just doing like everyday stuff on her YouTube channel and
Like
whatnot,
makeup or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
then that I feel like that's fine.
And you know, because of the girl I'm talking about, she had a lot of brand deals, and they weren't messing with that.
What?
Weren't messing with that.
Mm-mm.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Oh.
y'all know I watch the LA news, right? Because you know that's like my home. That's a home within my heart.
Not you
So I
watching what's
watch.
going on over here.
I watch
Uh-uh.
ABC 7. I watch Fox 11 and
Mhm.
KCAL.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's all
because
us. That's all us.
it's a meteorologist on Fox 11 I got a crush on.
What channel?
The meteorologist.
Fox
Fox
11.
11.
She black
Mm,
or Latina?
wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay. 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 Period.
I don't watch
Hmm.
Fox.
I watch it. Yeah,
Her
I watch
name is
Fox.
Star. She's beautiful.
Okay.
She is beautiful.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, you see her, the meteorologist?
Star Harvey.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I've
she's
seen her
cute.
before. Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen her before.
She
she's
can tell
real
the weather
cute.
to me any day.
Okay.
And then
You know that.
one of the news anchors, she works for KCAL, Chauncey Glover, the one who just recently passed away.
Hmm.
Did y'all
Oh.
know him? He was
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually the news anchor here in Houston for team. That was my mentor.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was a new. Yeah, I had the picture and everything. He was my mentor here, and he was here to Houston for 11 years, I believe.
Dang.
11 years, I think.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
great.
they just released his autopsy results one day this week, and I couldn't
Well,
believe it.
how he died again?
The autopsy results said meth.
Mm,
Not methamphetamine.
That's what I said too. I don't know. I don't.
It happens. It
yeah.
does.
You just would never know. You just never know what people are battling now.
Never.
Yeah.
That's
Especially
just
Like
the
behind
way
closed
yeah.
doors.
People hide that real good.
Hmm.
Especially in that industry. 'Cause that industry is just so. I feel like the news industry is a little bit worse than Hollywood, honestly, because you
It
have to
could
be
You think
be.
so
so?
cookie cutter. Yeah, because you have to be
Everything is
so
like
cookie
strict.
cutter. Now in Hollywood, it's like what you see is what you get. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
True.
True.
But in
Very true.
news, it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, yeah, I keep up with the news in LA.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know why I keep up with news in Atlanta because Atlanta always got some shit going on out there. But yeah, I'm always watching the news in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Houston be on
bro.
the Houston. I don't know what they got going on here, but they be on the news a lot here too. I don't know what's going on in Houston, but they be
Yeah,
Oh
no.
Lord.
every day. Then the crazy part is about Houston. You know how growing up when we watch the news, you see like people robbing banks, doing stuff.
Hmm.
They be adults. The shit that goes on in Houston be fucking
Yeah.
kids.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Oh shit.
Like
That's
16,
crazy.
17, 18, like maybe the oldest, like 23.
Right.
I be like, damn, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Like sit down somewhere.
Go get an education,
Go to
something.
school.
A job.
Kids these days, when they go to school, they don't do shit. That's the problem.
Hmm.
Like, it's kids, it's the middle school next door to my school. I kid y'all not. This was on
Oh, Lord.
Valentine's Day, last Friday. They suspended 5 kids for climbing up to the roof and took a shit on the roof.
What was the motive?
You gotta ask them that.
better than me, cause
They all went up there and took a.
no, that's unbelievable for real.
Now let's rant about that.
Kids being wild.
I don't. But you know what I realized though. You know what I realized. The kids these days are the children of kids we went to high school with.
Yes,
Let's just
that's
be
the
real.
problem.
Oh,
The
it's the
people we went
dumb.
to
That's the
high school with,
problem.
they weren't
Yeah,
that bright.
That is the problem. That is the
They weren't
problem.
that bright.
it's the
Yes, not
dumb
at
raising
all.
the dumber.
That's
Yes,
it.
it's
So
say
I'm
it
like,
louder
okay,
for real.
I like they. It's just like,
You got parents that went to school with us that think their kids' shoes is more important than their education.
Mm-hmm.
Put some light up shoes on that motherfucker and send him to school. He don't need no Jordans
no,
because
now
he
there's
barely know what two
something
plus
not
two
not.
is.
Let's rant about that because why the
Whew.
fuck little John got on Burberry and all this, but can't even spell Burr or Berry.
Mm.
No, I just feel like
Why
it's
the
all
fuck little
about
John?
appearance.
Why little John favorite color is the number three?
No, mm-mm. Cause they're on that
Why
phone
little
or
John
that
still shitting
tablet.
on himself in fifth grade?
No, something ain't right.
Why
And
little
sometimes,
John can't hold a pencil?
That's embarrassing on the parents, not the kids.
Oh yeah, because the kids are innocent.
well, yeah, they can't do nothing. They just going by what they see.
Yeah,
That's it.
Like you don't think to help your kid that
they
can't
want.
read
They
in the
literally
ninth
look.
grade. You don't think it's nothing wrong with that?
And a lot of things that I got a problem with parents being friends instead of parents.
Mm.
That's not your friend, that's your kid. So parent them.
And another thing is, I just do think a lot of parents aren't present. I gotta work. I
Yes.
gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just
That
think a
could
lot
be
of
it
them are
too.
not present. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like,
Gotta keep a roof over their head.
yeah, but it's like teachers, we can't do everything.
No.
yeah,
Our job is to teach, not raise.
No.
You
that's
should.
true.
So many kids come to me. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm a
That's
teacher
sad.
in Texas. I'm hungry too. The fuck shit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
barely got enough for me.
Damn. And another thing I was gonna talk about, I think with the with kids having to pay for school lunches, why is that
They still
not
have that in
just
California.
included? Yeah, you gotta pay for
That's,
the
that's
lunch.
been going. That's been going in Texas since COVID happened. Everybody gets free and breakfast and lunch.
Oh, really?
It should be
Mhm.
like that everywhere. Okay, a child should not have to pay to eat
Yeah,
while they
I
sitting
ain't
right
know
there.
that.
Yeah, I had to pay for school
And then
lunches
they
when I
pay.
was.
Then they paying for slop.
That's because we went to
Yeah,
private school.
I went to public school too.
Oh,
Wait, was that free? You may have me wrong. It probably was free back then. I ain't sure about now.
Oh, yeah, I went to private school. What's that like? What is that life like?
it was still ghetto. Like,
A
Going from
private
public
school
to
being
private,
ghetto?
yes, a private Catholic school. Yes, it was still ghetto.
I had a
How
little
was
bit of both.
ghetto?
I had a little bit of both. I feel like public to private, it was definitely a transition because public was more lenient.
Okay.
Private, it was definitely more strict. But the kids act the goddamn
Yeah, the
same.
kids
They
they were
act the
still in
same.
gangs. They were
What
still doing
what
this and
at a
that.
Christian school?
Yes.
Yes.
How
Had
do you go
dogs
from
come in,
Bible
sleep
to
in
blunt?
backpacks.
I don't know, but they
Religion
did.
class
They
to
did
orgies. Yeah. Yes.
it.
It ain't like all oh, our father. No, it's a lot of heathens for real. Definitely. I feel like it may be a more
No
controlled
way.
environment because you're paying to go there, but at the same time it's the same stuff. Like when my little brother was going to my high school, they had a school shooter that was going there too. And they caught him before anything happened, but yeah, that stuff was happening there too.
How you at a Christian school?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The year after we graduated, some teacher got caught trying to get with a student.
It
That's
was bad. And I
just
think
a
he was a
mess.
religion too. He was
I
a
don't,
religion
I don't
teacher
know.
at one
It's
point.
just a mess. I
So
feel
Well, if
like
we
it's
want to be
toxic.
honest, that goes on in the church. But I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. I can't talk about
Yeah.
that now.
let's talk about it.
Mm.
Preachers and pastors ain't
We
what you think
no, we
they
want to get
are.
y'all to y'all followers, subscribers. We don't want to get canceled before we get there. No, we can talk about baby. Come on now. We gotta have a simulation on something
This is
because
real
just
life
know
stuff.
it is. But we gotta real. Everybody ain't ready for real life situations.
True.
True, you really right.
Everybody say they real until it's time to be real.
Exactly. Or they feel offended. Mm-mm. I
I'm
don't
so
like
tired of
that.
hearing. offended or I'm a man.
Yes.
We
Like
we we
if the shoe fit, please just put it on
Yes, be
everybody
and
not
comfortable.
everybody
walk
everybody
out.
not ready for that though.
Mm-mm.
Everybody not ready to hear the truth.
And what else
And
goes?
I can honestly admit I fell short, and even to this day, I don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to hear the truth because you can be telling me to be negative sometimes too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
I get it, but it's just like certain things needs to be talked about.
Yes, definitely.
We need to know why our kids are in the Christian schools acting like heathens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's
Like
just take the
going to
Christian
school with
school part out
guns.
of it. Why are kids at school acting like heathens anyway?
Yes, they're kids.
But I get it. We were once kids, like even we knew when to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Kids these
Yeah,
days just don't.
it's
They
a
just
different
on
breed,
gone. It's because they don't get disciplined at home.
and a
That's
lot of
true.
things is taught through online. So
And yeah, on the internet has a lot to do with it
a
as
lot.
well.
I had
Definitely.
a kid when I I'm gonna say her name was Sarah because I don't want to say her real name.
Okay,
Yeah.
period.
Her mama would call her. Well, I'm like, hey, Sarah is doing X, Y, and Z. Oh, I told Debo. Fuck, her nickname Debo? That's why she act like that. Who the fuck give a little girl nickname Debo?
Oh my gosh.
Devo is crazy for your daughter. Did her name start with a D?
No,
No.
Oh god.
it
Out
was
here
no, it was
main character.
Nevaeh backwards.
Oh,
Okay. Oh.
and
And
that's what you
and
got from
then
that?
and then you
Talk
Devo
to me.
Devo is the nickname?
Yeah,
That's a complete
I try my
talk to
best
me.
not to judge. I really do. I try my best not to judge.
contradiction is
And
crazy.
when she said, I said, okay, I say, oh, I'm sorry, my principal walked in. Cause bitch, you full of shit. You knew what you was doing.
Literally.
Debo.
Wow.
My God.
But hey, it's just like, what we gonna do, y'all?
You acted smart as
No.
smart as your parents. I'm
Unfortunately.
glad
Ooh,
I got smart parents. Hell
Thank
yeah.
God. Cause woo wee.
I feel like it's only a handful of people with common sense in the world. What we gonna do?
Oh,
Mm,
definitely.
What we gonna do?
That's true, man.
and
And
now
then
we
the
on the
kids these
topic.
days,
Since we
they
on the
just don't know.
topic, how you
Yes,
feel
please.
about them want to talk about sexuality to kids?
I can't say what I want to say.
Oh, understandable. We're gonna
Okay.
move on. We're gonna
Okay.
move. I'm gonna say is you could be learning about taxes. You could be learning about how to survive life without school. Learning about different career choices. As a
And I'm gonna say this.
child.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say this. Kids are gonna learn enough bad things on their own. We don't gotta teach it to them.
A lot of things will be taught.
Disclaimer: not that whatever you do, who you sleep with is
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
No, hell no.
We're not saying that's bad.
Not
We're
at all.
just
Yeah,
saying
but when
it's
you
the
put
normal life
because kids are
situation that they
influenced
will
by the
learn.
media. They're influenced by when you put that when you oh they're gonna be like, oh it's cool, let me do that, and that's not might not be what they really want to do. But
Yeah.
that's it. That's
Hello.
all. That's it. That's all.
Yes.
That's it.
Hello.
That's all. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. But let people be people. Let them do what they
Yeah.
do. I
You're
just
right.
don't
Yeah.
want to. I just don't want to see Barney kissing another Barney.
Hello. Hello. Because especially if it's for kids. What kids got to do with sexuality? They kids. From this podcast, though, I know even when we came up with it, I knew things we say is not going to agree with 100% of the world,
Absolutely.
and I'm fine with that.
They
You
just
know,
gonna hate because we big bone people on. They gonna be mad about
hello,
that.
Mhm.
hate because we this color. You know what I'm saying?
And I love my blackness. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say about
Always. Let's really
it.
get into
Nobody.
it.
We now that we can talk about it.
I love being black. I would choose
Love it.
this race over and
Over
over
and over
again.
again.
It's kind of
I
like it's
wouldn't
kind of
change it for
dangerous, but
nothing. It's real dangerous,
yeah.
especially if you go back to the 1800s. Still wouldn't change it.
But
I still wouldn't change it.
I'm gonna feel blackity black 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 when I put that doctor in front of my name. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me
Period.
shit.
Period.
There's gonna be a lot
Period.
of them hating my. I ain't gonna care not whatsoever.
Not the damn thing. Because
So
once upon a time, we wasn't able to get no damn doctorate, let alone go to school. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So when you see somebody being so pro-black and so happy to be black, don't question it. Don't question it.
What about 40 at? Shit, 'cause I need one because for real.
Do not question it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it
being
right
black is
there.
an
That's it.
accomplishment for sure.
And
Definitely.
then, you have your degree, right? Marján, you still working on yours.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying.
let me be transparent because I fuck with you. As a black woman right now, please get your degree while you can because you might not be able to get it in the next 4 5 years.
True.
That's true.
You right.
I mean, that's one
You
thing I
right.
was telling my twin sister. I was like, please. Oh, I got a twin by the way. I think I told you that, right?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw a
I
picture.
was
Yep.
like,
We
go
saw
I
ahead,
was
do what you
shocked.
gotta
Yeah,
do.
I was like, yeah,
Oh.
he sent the picture on Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
I
was
was
like, I
like,
didn't know
go
that he
ahead and do
had
what
a twin.
go ahead and do what you gotta do. Yeah, my name is
Mm-hmm.
Corey. Her name is Jasmine, but Corey is my
Yeah.
nickname. Y'all know my real name.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I
yeah. So
mean,
yeah,
it's. I think. I don't know if they could see it right there. I
You
don't
might have
know,
to
but
crop that part
yeah,
out.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because I don't need
Mm-hmm.
nobody.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. The last time I did a little something on the internet, somebody contacted my principal.
What did you
Cause my
do on
name,
the internet?
huh,
What did you do on the internet?
huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It was a little baddie shot o'clock situation.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
that ain't
bad.
nothing.
Hmm.
That's a teacher outside of school hours. That ain't nothing.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's why.
what you do
That's
in your
why.
personal time don't matter.
That's why I don't drink with clear people.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, the
hmm.
whites. Let's talk since we're talking about politics and inflation and all that kind of shit. Why the fuck? Last week when I went to see Jason's lyric, right? Why
Hmm.
was a bottle of Dasani water $9.50?
You better be out of your monkey ass
I
mind.
Wait,
said,
you at
ma'am.
Disneyland? What
No,
the
I
hell?
said, ma'am. I would rather drink out the colors fountain before I drink out of that.
You getting over on somebody the fuck. I'll go get
Nine
something.
fifty.
Yes, for
Yeah.
a bottle of
This
water,
and
which case of water
let's
is $4.50.
Dasani water ain't even that good.
Hello.
Please.
Earwax on the back of an eardrum,
Uh,
please. No.
And I was
Hell no.
like, y'all. Then we had a black play full of black people on Valentine's Day. Y'all want to do us like that?
mm,
They probably raised those prices.
definitely.
Oh, and speaking of, since we're on the
What?
topic,
Let's talk about it.
okay, how the fuck, as a black person, because I feel like, I can't speak for you, but I know when other stuff happen in the world, black people usually are the ones to be holding people's hands and stuff like that. How you feel about Latinos saying, we're all the blacks now? Why nobody supporting us?
Somebody even said, "Where's Kamala?
Right now,
Are you ready?"
I'm gonna double back and go to that question about the Latinos. Right now, I'm glad Kamala ain't doing shit because she tried to
No,
tell us.
same. It's,
Absolutely.
it's it's not her duty.
Absolutely.
She is a civilian now. She is resting.
Somebody said if you
Please.
go interview for a job and you don't get it, you going to still work for the job? Do not piss me off.
Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance.
Let's get into it. Let's really get
Cause,
into it. One
because
of the best. I'm not gonna
and I
lie.
want people was like, oh, Kendrick was boring. Kendrick was boring. I'm like, for one, Kendrick is not a performer. He's a
Yeah.
lyricist. Don't expect to come in there with fireworks and shit like
I
this.
couldn't tell.
He
I
go,
couldn't
but
tell.
why the fuck he had them tight ass pants on though?
Flared
So
at
look
the
at this
bottom.
little. I said, look at this little thick motherfucker here. What the fuck?
he was something. He was something for sure. But to
Voluptuous.
be
That's
a
what it's called.
lyricist, he
Yeah,
was good. He
Kendrick.
did
Yeah,
good.
he's not a performer. He's a lyricist.
He
And
did
I
good
was
though.
like, y'all missed a bigger picture. Like
Yeah, it was a
It was a
message.
lot of
It was a
messages
message.
that people swept right over their heads.
people so in tune with the shits and giggles and act like what they want him to do, turn a flip? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like then to have Uncle Sam be Uncle Sam, I
Yes.
say genius
Yes.
Yes.
move.
Yes.
Genius move.
Mhm.
Genius move. You know what else I gotta say too, like, since we're on entertainment?
Mhm.
And anybody who know me know I love Queen Bee. You know that.
Of
You know
course.
that. You know that. You know that. You know that. Something about her winning best album of the year didn't sit right. I'm glad she got it. Let me disclaimer. I'm glad she got it. I'm glad she got it. I'm
You
glad she
think it
got
was
it.
just handed
I'm
to her?
glad.
Yeah. No,
No.
No, 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 no.
conversation.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Not to say it just gave to her. Not to say that. If Jay Z hadn't done what he did last year, she would not have
What did he?
gotten.
What did he
Because he
do?
called them out about her not
Yeah,
winning album of
his
the year.
yeah.
Because if you want to be honest, I love being Cowboy Carter is an amazing album.
Definitely.
In my opinion, it's my opinion. Don't y'all come for me because y'all know I'm B-Hop all day, right?
Yes,
No, it
definitely.
it was a good ass album.
I I've
To
been
me,
Amazing
to me,
I used
album.
to
it was
watch you
best
got your
It's an
album
Stella.
of
amazing
the.
album. It's an
Mm-hmm.
amazing album.
Mm-hmm.
But Beyonce should have won that award 4 or 5 times already.
True.
Yeah, definitely.
Lemonade, come on now.
Lemonade was damn good.
Dangerously
Sasha
in
was
Love, the
damn
one that
good.
put her on
B
the
Day.
map.
Mm-hmm.
She for sure should have won for B Day.
Definitely.
And
Hands
this
down.
is Renaissance. Come on now.
I didn't
True.
listen. Did I listen? I listened to it a little bit.
So
Yeah.
I felt when Renaissance first came out, I was like, not the Beyonce I'm used to, but whatever.
Yeah,
But as
same.
time went on, I listened to it. Mwah, chef's kiss.
It's some good songs in there.
I'm gonna have to
It
listen.
is.
I'm gonna have to
And then
listen.
actually, did y'all see the movie?
I
No,
did
I didn't.
I
Beyonce
seen it.
Countdown or something?
the
No, the
Or
Renaissance
the
movie.
concert?
the
Yeah,
Renaissance tour movie.
Did I?
yeah.
I think I just watched the one Bow Down with the one where she was the countdown one. Didn't she have two on Netflix?
No, not on
I'm talking
it.
about Renaissance. I'm talking about
The
Renaissance,
one
the one
that
that was
came
in
out
theaters.
in theaters.
Oh no, I didn't
Yeah,
see that. No, I didn't.
it was long as fuck, but I seen it six times. Yeah, I did.
6 times is crazy.
And it was 2 hours and 35 minutes.
6 times is crazy.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I did.
Just handing that
But
lady all your money.
yeah, because I'm about to stop because
Yeah,
she
for
getting
sure.
too expensive. I
Yeah.
took out work that day to get in line for the tickets. By the way,
Buying the ticket like physically?
No,
it was
online.
on Ticketmaster. Yeah.
Oh
It
hell.
was a pre-sale.
Oh hell.
When I logged, the thing that pissed me off though, when I logged in, why the fuck did I have 97,000 people in front of me? And I said, but I thought y'all didn't like the album.
Nah, for real.
That part.
For real.
Oh, listen, I don't like Beyonce country stuff. I loved it. I loved it.
I'm ready to yippee ho ha hey to the concert on June 28th. I'm
Hello.
ready.
Cowboy hat and everything.
Period.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All that, yeah,
Cause
all.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, back to back. It played back to back. What is like an hour and some minutes?
Hour and
Back to
25
back.
minutes.
Oh, y'all
Back to
going
back.
to the LA shows?
No.
My cousin did get tickets.
I don't even know when when it is, and I definitely
It's
can't afford it.
April
I know he
28th through
getting
May
stuff.
4th. April 28th through May 4th at
Definitely
SoFi
not.
in Inglewood.
No.
Not you know the dates.
I don't know if I got I was considering going because I couldn't. It was a hard time for me to get a Houston ticket, and that's my birthday weekend in LA. And I was like, dang, I guess I'll
The
give me
whole
an
trip.
LA tour. The same day I ended up getting my ticket, so I need to go to the parking lot.
I mean, that's what I tried to do last time. I couldn't hear shit.
You went to the parking
The
lot?
September, I couldn't hear shit.
So I think so. From what I hear, this is going to be an open stadium concert. Like the top is going to be open. The SoFi does that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So I think because it's going to be a summer tour, she is going to have the stadium open. So maybe this will be a chance. But let me
I
tell you
might be
this
able to
though. Let
park
me
at
tell you this
Target or something. Hell.
because this happened to us at Renaissance. Everybody in that stadium do not have tickets. I want y'all to know that.
Some people,
Everybody in those stadiums do not be having tickets.
how do they get in?
So for Houston at Renaissance, one of the people who worked at the stadium here was working security. He was like, if y'all give me $25, I can get y'all in. He was doing that, but I already had my ticket. So I was like, nigga, no, I got my ticket. But I know a girl, I went to college with her. She was on Instagram all week saying, I don't got no ticket, but I'm getting to the concert. How the fuck she got into the concert with no ticket and made it to the floor? Made it to the
These
floor.
seafooders or something. Hell. God damn.
Yeah, everybody in those shows don't be having tickets. I promise you they don't. But
I know
then, like,
people out here were getting like listening only tickets and going to the ticket booth and asking for upgrades if they had upgrades, and they were getting
that
free
would piss me
upgrades.
off to buy it. I might as well just listen to the album.
True. I'm
It's
sorry,
a
but
different
if
environment.
I'm not like you said, floor seats, I'm not gonna be able to. It's gonna be the same regardless. Looking at a TV screen,
How tall are y'all?
5'7"
5'6".
and heavy.
Getting a floor seat is not good for y'all then. Floor seats are only for people that's tall.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you ain't got no problem.
Yeah,
Hell,
he
No,
gonna
not at all.
see the thing.
I want my
Even if I
chance
was
to
short.
actually touch her hand or something.
I don't. She ain't gonna get nobody let that get that close to her.
Not no more after they yanked her down.
Julius, not for sure.
And Julius, I seen him at the Renaissance. He I could just kick Julian in his knee and he'll fall.
Kicking Mindy is crazy.
Yeah, but now, yeah, y'all have to experience one of her shows one day. One day.
Well, this
Maybe.
this might be one of her last ones. She may have one more after this and then retire. Hell,
She's
Mm.
definitely about to go ahead and call it quits soon.
yes, I feel like after this next album for sure. Oops,
I mean, the thing is, that's the thing with Beyonce. Really, is Act Two really going to be Act Three really going to be an album?
A what?
Is Act Three really going to be an album? We don't know that.
Okay, well, one last question and then we can end it. You said you don't think she deserved album of the year, but do you think
No,
she
no, no,
deserved
no,
best
no, no,
country?
no, no, no,
Okay,
no, no,
not
no, no,
deserved, but
no, no, no,
okay,
no.
not deserved. You said it. Okay,
Hold on, shit. We're gonna have some
but
light.
not deserved. But you said it was kind of handed to her because of what Jay-Z said last year.
Yeah, because I feel like she's been deserving her album of the year.
Okay,
Okay.
She's been
so
deserving.
do you think she should have gotten best country album?
Yeah, because she was the only country artist who actually made noise in 2024.
You're right. I don't know
This
about
is
you.
true. This is true.
I can
If
see why they
not
probably
her,
be pissed. I
if
can see why
not
they probably
her,
pissed.
if not her, Shabuzi should have won. One of the two.
Shabuzi. Oh,
Mhm.
he ain't another country, right?
No.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
country artist, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, but because I feel like she should have
Billie
won
Eilish
album of
should
the
have
year
won
4 or 5
one.
times already. Her fans are racist, by the way.
I've learned this past month. They're very racist.
I like the fact how Taylor Swift didn't win shit, but she's celebrating everybody who did win.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't respect her for that. I
Yeah,
can't respect for the bad.
I'm. I wanted Doechii, SZA, Beyonce, and Shabuzi to win something. Everybody
Mm.
won something except Shabuzi, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sizzle on
I'm
something?
happy. Yeah, she won something.
Hmm.
That's
So
all that
yeah,
mattered. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, Sabrina Carpenter. She got one good song.
She
Her
she
whole album
okay.
last year was
She
good
all
for
right.
me.
She okay.
She is. I don't know.
I have to listen
I
to it.
actually I found out about Sabrina Carpenter from y'all. I watched our video and y'all listened to Good Graces. And one of the kids in my class was playing. And I'm like, okay, I don't,
Yeah.
I
Like
know
a
she was
little
on
beat
Disney
to it.
Channel.
I love that
That
Uh
was
song.
huh.
it.
That's it.
Billie Eilish. I mean, what the fuck she be saying?
Nah, for real.
Like sad.
It's
Kind
I
of.
mean, it's good music, but
It's real
like
good music
it's
to
not
me.
better than
It's
anybody else.
Yeah. And oh, what's it showing?
Uh,
Oh,
oh Lord.
uh
I've seen a little something. But and I
Oh
don't know
Lord.
who this chaperone
oh.
person is.
Period.
Yeah, I don't know who this chaperone person that was nominated for
I only
something.
know one of her songs
I'm
too.
sorry, she's scary, but
Okay. All right. All right. She do look a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. She is a little bit.
all I know is
Said that
Pink Pony Club.
I've never heard of her until the Grammys.
Yeah.
She
Somebody
had
said
that one
the
trending song on TikTok last year.
Hot go.
Yeah,
Hot to
Hot to
go.
Go.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how it goes.
HTOGO. Something like that.
Yeah.
listen. I gotta make a trip to LA. Yeah, I gotta make a trip to Houston.
Period.
Okay,
Like my
so
goal for LA is like this year in 2025. Like I'm coming this year.
Okay, for sure. I say if you coming this year, we go next year.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
down with
down
that.
for sure.
okay, yeah. I want to come in like
And,
September ish.
and
Perfect.
Marján
Perfect.
do got her new car, so we gonna be rolling.
And we're gonna be comfortable too.
Congrats to that,
Thank you.
man. You
Thank
got
you.
that big body Benz,
Hello. Big mama. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but the gas gonna go up soon.
Yeah, it is. It is. I only do half a tank at a time. Mm-hmm.
That
Want that?
motherfucker is nice though.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Then yeah, she's like, oh,
Period.
I'm gonna cry for you. That's some real life friendship. Mm-hmm.
You almost cried. That's nice.
Yeah, it was her dream car, so I'm like,
My friends cried for me one time when I got an STD.
Oh, and on that note, we're gonna end this.
Corey.
I'm dead for real.
Oh my god. They thought
I
you was
thought I
gonna
was
be
gonna
going
die.
to something?
Huh?
They thought you was gonna leave or something?
They
Go
thought I was
home?
gonna. They thought I was
Go to
about to
glory.
go to, yeah. And I was like, y'all, it just burned what I pee. That's it. Like nothing else is going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, and that note, I'm pray for you because that's all I can.
I was like 18 when it happened. I know better now.
Oh, thank God. We
Yeah.
learn from our mistakes. It's all right.
Yeah. I should have known that girl was dirty anyway.
Thank you for being on our podcast. We'll definitely be
We
doing this
next
more
time.
often.
Okay, so then we're gonna do it. Next time I'm gonna have like a logistics list or something.
We need to come up with that.
Yeah.
We was
Yeah, so
not
we can.
prepared at all. We were just like, we just go with the flow. It's Corey. You know what I'm saying? It's
But
Corey. We go with the
we
flow.
did go with the flow though.